Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how to take an image or a photo that you have on your iPhone and convert it into a PDF. Remember that PDFs are professional file types and it's just easier for computer applications and people to work with than image files like JPEGs, PNGs, those sorts of things. The reason we're doing it is because Moodle bogs down when I have a bunch of image files like, again, JPEGs, PNGs, and it just works better if you save it as a PDF. And so I want all work submitted as PDFs for this semester, and again, that's why I'm showing you this. So I already have some photos taken, and I just want to talk about the photos themselves before we get started. Again, we are developing our professionalism and we want everything we do to look as good as possible. So I have the same work but two different pictures taken. We want to avoid taking pictures like this and converting this as a PDF. So we can see that this paper is just wrinkled. It's not sitting flat on the table. It's zoomed out a little too much. We can see the table behind it. It's not even really square in the photo itself. So again, this picture just doesn't look professional. This one's a little bit better. I flattened the sheet of paper out a little bit. I've zoomed in to where we don't see the table behind our work. I still could have squared up the words to the photo itself, but this is very acceptable. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. We just always want to ask, how can we make our work look more professional before we move on? So this is good enough. We are going to go ahead and move on. So if I look in the bottom left of my screen, you see that square with an up arrow. If I click it, I get a bunch of options. So right now, I'm trying to send this photo somewhere, but it is probably a either JPEG file or whatever iPhone saves as. I'm not sure what type of file images go as. So if I scroll down, I see print, so I click print. And if you have your iPhone connected to a printer, you can select your printer. And then through here, you could actually convert it as a PDF through your printer, which is actually better. Unfortunately, my phone is not hooked up to a printer, so I'm going to have to do it through my phone. Unfortunately, it's cutting off a little bit around the edge of my photo, so we're going to have to talk about that a little bit later. But on your iPhone, depending on the iPhone you have to do it a couple different ways. Older iPhones, if you just press the photo itself and hold your finger there for a couple seconds, the screen will turn white, and that's how you convert it to a PDF. For newer iPhones, you actually have to put two fingers on the image and pull them away like if you were zooming in, and then it's going to convert and turn your computer screen white. So again, I'm going to do two fingers, move them out. Notice how that turned white. Again, that's how you know it switched it to a PDF. Again, I'm looking at my photo. I can see that it trimmed off a little bit on the left and on the right. So I would have to redo this photo and zoom out just a little bit so that my work wasn't cut off. And that's another important thing that you guys need to remember, is to always check your work before you submit it. Because a lot of times I'll get blank PDFs because people didn't check their work before they submitted it. Always check your work. Again, that's part of doing professional work, is checking yourself. So now if I hit the little square with the up arrow at the top right, again, that's the symbol for sending your image or your PDF somewhere. So I hit it, it brings me back to the screen we started with. But if you look where it says photo, it's now a PDF document. Again, when that screen turned white, that was your iPhone converting it to a PDF. So from here, I can hit mail. I'm going to email it to myself. Let's switch it to one of my other emails. I sent it. So now I go to my emails. That was an old one. Let's refresh it. So this is the new one. And now I have the PDF that I could submit to Moodle. Now that it's on, I could open it on my computer and download this PDF and then submit it to Moodle. So again, that's how I would like it done. If you do not have an iPhone and you do not have a scanner or a way to convert as a PDF, please email me, contact me some way so that we can talk about your options. But I figured a good majority of us probably have iPhones, so this was a good video to send you guys. If you have any questions or any problems, just email me and we'll set up an appointment and we can kind of walk it through together or figure out what we need to do. So I hope you guys have a good day. And again, email if you have any questions.